So yesterday when I woke, I heard there is a dark horse. And more than that, there's a dark horse that nobody knows about that is coming to win the race. The definition of a dark horse. So I grew up in a horse racing town, so this is like exciting to me because a dark horse is when you're watching a horse race, within the last several seconds, a horse from the middle, not usually the back, but like the middle, runs up and wins the race. A dark horse could also be a horse that doesn't really have great numbers, but in the last few seconds they win. It's a dark horse is like an underdog, like people don't suspect, but they win in the last several seconds. So I heard there is a dark horse, and there's a dark horse that nobody knows about that is going to win the race in the last few seconds. So I put this on Discord that I follow, fellowshipping with a bunch of other women, and someone said the dark horse is also like, it's not like what was meant, but it could also tie in the dark horse, like the horse that's black with Hades on the heels, plagues. And then last night I had a dream where it was like a normal setting, but the sky opened up. Like there was like fantastical phenomenon in the sky, and everybody was like watching it, but we were like, do we still go to work? Like, what do we do? Do we just like carry on like everything's normal? And we kind of did. Like, people were just carrying on, even though the sky had cracked open and there was all the sky phenomenon, and there was like a hand in the sky. This is one thing I remember was very profound. There was a hand in the sky. And people were just kind of like, I guess we just continue on as normal, I guess. There wasn't much more to it. But yeah, this is very interesting. There's a dark horse coming that nobody knows about. It's maybe kind of linked to like the Antichrist perhaps. But yeah, here in Texas we have a tornado watch. We're at like the south tip of the tornado watch, but we've got severe storms that are supposed to come through. And then, you know, learning more about these tariffs, this is very interesting. It creates an economic deficit, and history's past, it caused Great Depression. So I don't feel like the economy is collapsing. I feel like it's just shrinking down to size. I feel like my personal economy is good, right? We're all good and thriving. So I feel like my personal economy is protected, but I think like on a bigger scale, the economy is very threatened because it's being shrunken down to size. It's too extraneous what we've been doing. So that's just it for now. I think I forgot to mention that in my blackout posts from yesterday, but that had happened yesterday morning. I heard when I woke up there's a dark horse coming. And it's super exciting. A dark horse for a horse racing town? Like, a dark horse is like the most exciting thing ever. Like, people love a dark horse. It's so freaking exciting when you're watching a race and it looks like, you know, one or two of them are about to win, and they're like going back and forth at the finish line, and then this beautiful horse just like kind of runs up and just wins outside of both of them by far. It's so exciting. It was a really good message, very interesting. I'm so excited, and I believe it too. I mean, everyone's trying to predict who's who and what's what, and I'm like, I don't think people know. I don't think that the figure that is this dark horse is even in the arena. It's not in the public sphere. So excited about that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. See what happens tonight. These storms are so bad, apparently, coming in. But it's interesting how these storms come in, but I still have a normal day of work tomorrow, right? Like, still plan on going to a normal day of work tomorrow. But, you know, a lot of people say we're in the final days, and it feels like that. Yeah, it feels like that. Feels like the sky could crack open at any moment. I realize this world doesn't actually suck so bad. What sucks is like the firmament. What sucks is like whatever's covering the firmament, whatever is like keeping the earth in the firmament, like that's what sucks. So when the sky cracks open, I feel like that is, you know, it's like the end of a world and the beginning of a new world. And this world would be a lot better if it wasn't so inhibited by whatever just traps whoever here. we're just stuck with these psychopaths and these weirdos, these NPCs, these low IQ people trying to solve the world's problems, and they can't, right? But if we had like greater access to further, I don't know, friends, non-terrestrial friends, humans. I mean, like non-terrestrial, there are non-terrestrial humans. So, very interesting. Interesting indeed. Check you later. Have a beautiful night.